Welcome everybody to Zebra Talks. In this series, we will interview the people behind the Zebra Life project. We will learn a little bit more about them, about the progress of the project, and its relevance to the transition to a circular economy. My name is Miriam Romero, and today, in our first edition, we will have a short talk with Ibai Funcia. Ibai is chemist and has a PhD in Science and Industrial Technologies. He works in the Biomass Conversion Department at CENER, the National Renewable Energy Center. He has more than 20 years of experience in thermochemical applications, biochemical conversion, and pelleting. He has also brought extensive experience as a project manager in commercial and research projects, in plant operation, product control, and in laboratory quality systems. Ibai has contributed to several scientific publications, and in addition, serves as a technical coordinator in the Zebra Life project. Welcome, Ibai.
Thank you very much, Miriam. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
It's great to have you here as the first one in this edition. So what to say about your curriculum? Quite impressive. But first of all, tell us, who is Ibai outside CENER and also outside Zebra Life?
Probably is the most difficult question in this interview. But I would say I'm someone who enjoys with her family and friends, like practicing sports like cycling or mountaineering, and of course listen music.
You're a person in love with nature. That's why you're in the biomass conversion department. Getting inspired.
Casuality, but yes, I like nature, yes.
Great. So coming a little bit back to your professional career and a little bit also about the Zebra Life project. What do you think that has been the key milestones in your professional career that brought you to Zebra Life?
This probably begins like in 2016 because at the biomass department, we have a lot of experience dealing with different kind of biomasses and their fractions like cellulose or hemicellulose, but we've never worked with lignin. And we think, well, why don't we try it? So as a project manager, my boss decided I was in charge of this line. So we practically start from zero with lignin.
So you're a little bit the pioneers of lignin.
I wouldn't say pioneers because
but at least in the region.
There was a lot of knowledge, of course, from many other research group and institutions. But in our case, we had never worked before with lignin.
And yeah,
well, here we are.
A big challenge. Well, but this brings us also to Zebra Life. So I know that you were quite also involved in the project. So a little bit this was the path that you came also to Zebra Life. But I would like to learn a little bit more about how Zebra Life really came to life. So you started studying lignin, but how was the path really to get the project?
We start receiving local funding from Navarra's government. We worked for like 5 years where we developed, which is in fact the basis of this project. But later, during 2 years, our company really believed in the project. We have no funding, but we keep on not researching, but adjusting or trying to tune many things in the process. And we decided that we were ready to upscale. So we decided to look for funding for the upscaling of this technology. So we start with the preparing of the Zebra Life proposal. And that's how it came to life.
That's really great. I'm really happy that we can cooperate in this project. But yeah, now the project was founded, and here starts the big challenge, so to implement this project. And I introduced you before as the technical coordinator of the project, but we don't have talked really what are you doing in the project. So can you tell us what does it means and what does imply to be the coordinator, the technical coordinator of the project? And if you maybe had experience leading project of this kind before?
In my case, it's the first time. My role is the coordinator. I have been responsible of different projects, but not so large or so big. I have acted as a coordinator in work packages, but not in a whole or complete project. In this case, it's our responsibility or I think it's a responsibility because it's our own technology. We have developed our own technology. So you feel that responsibility because we want to reach the goal. But on the other hand, it's an opportunity because you learn a lot from all the partners. But coming again to responsibility, you have to fulfill or be sure that all goals are fulfilled and align all the interests of all the partners. So it's complex.
Yeah, it sounds easy, but also quite tricky at the same time. So a lot of things to be taken care of, and of course to achieve finally the project objectives. That's a really important role, that the one that you have.
I'm not gonna mention all the tasks or subtasks that project manager management requires because I think everyone know it or know
Maybe
it.
not, but for sure.
But I will summarize in its responsibility, but also an opportunity.
And I believe that it's an opportunity, but in the pathway, you also encounter quite a lot of challenges. So could you tell us maybe one of the main challenges you have encountered in the project so far? Because we're just in a one and a half year almost.
When you start research, and especially when you want to upscale, okay, you always have an initial plan, but Murphy's law is there, and if something goes wrong, or can goes wrong, it will go wrong. So you have to be very flexible, try to reschedule, adapt, have contingency plans, and of course try to align the interests of all the partners and reschedule according to their resources. So you are most of the time monitoring and rescheduling.
Checking that everything fits again into the plan and we are not delaying other things.
You need an open mind. If you are if you're a square mind, rescheduling is
it's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. Yes.
But I believe that it could be a nightmare sometimes, but such a innovative and disruptive project like Zebra Life has also positive things that maybe propel you also to go forward. So can you tell us what makes you really passionate about this project? What do you really like about this project?
I really believe on this project because I think we have find a real solution or a technology that can be really implemented on an industrial environment. Probably I can say it's the first time that we have a technology that can be directly implemented in an industrial environment and do it on an economical and environmentally friendly way.
Yeah, that sounds powerful, and it, as I said, I think quite disruptive project because it's ready to be implemented and ready to be used. Yeah, and so you answered a little bit, but personally, from your point of view, why do you think that these kind of projects are really important or relevant in the current context?
If you want to contribute to the environmental goals concerning the climate change or implement new solutions from to the industry, you need to scale. You cannot go directly from science, apply science to an industrial environment. You have to go step by step, increasing the TRL of the technology. So this project is the opportunity to demonstrate the last step before trying to go for a large scale and really close to the industrial environment. I think is the key or the contribution of this project.
So the mid step. So yes. What needs to be done to really prove that it's commercially viable. Yeah, that's true that in a lot of projects this is missing. I totally agree with you that these kind of projects are more needed. So at the end, we're also advancing to new sustainable technologies and also that all that we are a little bit dreaming about more and more sustainable work can become a reality. So yeah, thank you very much, Ibai, for being our first guest in this first edition of the Zebra Talks. And to our audience, I also hope that you enjoyed this interview as much as I did. And of course, we see you soon in the next edition of the Zebra Life Talks. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.